Hello friends, welcome back to Cherokee. I'm Jeff. Let's do some projects today. So first up, I'm gonna work on something that I picked up from the junkyard, my rear wiper. And that is this little guy here. No, it's not. First up today is gonna be that wiper assembly that I picked up in the rear hatch at the junkyard with Kayla. That was a strange sentence. I don't think that was right. First up is going to be the rear wiper assembly that I picked up at the junkyard with Kayla. English. And that is this guy. Are you kidding me? So the rear wiper healed. It has never worked, at best intermittently. But as soon as I hit that switch, every time that rear wiper works. However, there is still a bit of a problem. The rear washer is now not working. That has always worked. That's always shot fluid on the windshield, even though the wiper didn't work. So let's get going trying to figure that out, I guess. My idiot buzzer is perfect. It's very loud. It's like brand new, so I'll try to talk over it. I'm testing to see if that pump is doing anything at all. Maybe it's clogged. Those are your two pumps. This is on 84 to 96 Cherokee. That's them right there. And you should be able to hear them. I've got the hood up here. If I push on my regular washer here, you can hear it, and you can see they do work. I should hear a similar sound when I hold the wash button here. Let's give it a go. Nothing. So with those symptoms, it could be a couple of different things. First is a fuse. I doubt it's the fuse because the actual wiper is going back and forth. I am gonna check it anyway. Second, it can be one of those two motors. Swapping the wires and then testing the different switches is a good way to isolate if the motor itself is dead. Finally, and honestly, the hardest option is gonna be wiring and the switch. If there's something broken, there's a connection broken or a corroded wire, something like that. I really hope it's not that one. I'd rather not pull the dashboard apart and get to that switch. So we're gonna start with the basic stuff and work our way down. Okay, relatively straightforward. I have to get this bottle out of the way. These are a couple of 8mm screws. There's two right on the top here. There's a third one that's a little further down. It's pretty easy to find. You just need a really, really long contraption here to get to it. How much you wanna bet I lose that down there? Hey, not bad. Okay. Bottle's loose. Those are what I'm looking for. Those two little motors. I'm gonna swap the connections. I can hear the pump going when I push this. That means the pump is good. And that means this switch will probably be dead. I'm taking the dashboard apart. I have to get to the switch. It's definitely a wire or the switch itself. So here we go. Okay, that's really cool. I was kind of at the end of my rope here. I took apart the dashboard, I got the bezel off, and I removed this little switch just so I could, check on the wires, check on the actual switch, things like that. And I can't isolate it. I don't know, I was like, why is this switch not working? And then my buddy Matt came out, and I just kind of went through the whole scenario with another set of eyes, and I unplugged those two wires off of those little motors, and when I reconnected them back up, it's good. I mean, they worked in reverse, but they worked. And now I replugged them up and they seem good. So I'm gonna get some contact cleaner. I'm gonna clean up those motors, the little wires where they attach, and put it all back together. QD Contact Cleaner by CRC. Give that a little spray. And now I'm just gonna kind of work this plug on and off of this. let's go do another test run with the switches, everything plugged in properly. Front washer, looks good. Rear washer, oh, that's still not working. I do believe that this plug here, by unplugging that and replugging it, I had removed this. I think that just kind of had the same issue. I think that contact is old and it might have just made better contact and now the motor works. So I'm gonna use that same contact cleaner, clean this up, plug that back in. That works. Here, look, it's kind of funny. You can actually see it. The Jeep pees. This was a whole lot of work for kind of a whole lot of nothing. It was just the contact, nothing but the contact on the little rear motor. So I used that contact cleaner, reconnected it, and everything seems fine. So we're good. The rear wiper motor healed. The washer works because the contacts are clean. Okay, let's button it all up.